The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello everyone, Samuel here from my forex.com, making this video about the 40-minute and the 20-minute chart settings. So let's get started. As you all know that we were using 33 and 7-minute chart before a few weeks ago. Since this is volatility came, very high volatility, big volatility, right? And everything is just huge. They're moving big chart right now. For example, if you, and I don't know if you have noticed or not, let me show you. This is GJ. Just let me show you what EA has done so far, and that's what I've been trading mostly. Other trades as well, but very small quick charts, which I'm not even making the charts for. But this thing is moving very fast, right? So you have to be very careful. So it went up like almost 1,000 pip yesterday, and then since today on the 19th, it dropped almost more than 1,800 pip. Okay, the daily range, if you can see here, what did I just do? Man, I'm so tired here. Daily range, you can look at it, is right now, you see this here, average is, forget about the average, the previous day range was 667, right? Well, I was wrong, kind of, not 1,000, right? It's 667 pip, and then current day range is, look, 1,771 pip. So far it moves at almost 1,800 pip, and it mostly the drop from the top all the way down here, and then now it's going up a little bit, and then you see this is what's happening here, this number. So, and if you look at it, the 40-minute chart, or especially 20-minute chart, to make entries, it's just moving beautifully, and then you can just take a lot of entries. You see it's constantly going up, and I'm just gonna stop, and then look, 88.17. But I'm going to show that, I'll show you in a little bit that there is the end of the road coming soon, probably it coming soon. Why? Because it looks like that the drop it started, it has some kind of a pattern here, and you see this from here to here is almost like 61%, right? So it could be like wave 2, right? And then if this is wave 1 and this is wave 2, then you have from here to here, and then you can see if you place the third point here on the end of wave 2, we went down for wave 3, 1.618, by the book, right? And then wave 4, you need what, around 38%, or maybe sometimes 50% as well. But if you draw the trend line from, let's say, from the top here, and then let me see if I can put it here and make it a ray. Right, so this is what's happening here. So let me see, this is off a little bit. All right, so from the top to this, and we are like breaching the TL right now, but this is where it's getting interesting here, that if this is wave 1, this is wave 2, so wave 3 around, we need 38%, and right now you see that is instead of 38%, it's going up a little bit more to where, around 50%, right? And that's 86.61. That's that's normal if it goes to 50%. So that's what I'm looking at, that if this is wave 1, 2, and this big wave 3, this could be wave 4, and then from there on we might be dropping. Okay, so be very careful around this area. We are under the pivot already, right? And something happened yesterday that some guys from Australia came out and they say something, right? And I don't know the detail about it, but that did make the Aussie dollar strong. And on the other hand, euro start to get very, very weak all of a sudden. So that's why we start dropping. And if this is, like I said, wave 1 2 3, and then this going up right now wave 4, then we can easily drop for wave 5. Okay, even the divergence here, and you see this indicator is not going making higher high while the price is making higher high. And also 1 2 3, this is called like a 3 drive pattern. So this might be a reversal there. I would say around like 86 50 60 area. That's where it might make a turn, and I think there's a number for that here as well. This is 85. I don't know where the heck I got that number from. Okay, forget it. So yeah, that's maybe one of these highs, small highs here, right? Yeah, 86.43, this one, and see this one is 85.96 is gone. So yeah, maybe this one, or it may go to 87.78, who knows, right? So, and after that we might be dropping. If not, okay, continue going to the upside, then continue. Yeah, so right now it's slow time, so like I said, that take it easy. And then Friday coming, so Friday usually not that big, but yeah, be very careful. Pairs like this, putting the ranges like this, so move like this, you have to be very careful. In the blink of an eye, if you make a wrong entry, and if not using as SL, forget about it. I mean, it's just, I had a trade where, within minutes, I was like 300 pips, and I was like, wow, and luckily I was on the right side. Okay, so be very careful. All right, so let's go back, and then let me show you that instead of 33 minutes. Yeah, so that's why 7-minute chart is just completely out of the out of the way right now, out of question, because your SL will hit so many times. 20-minute, more the big moves, and then retracement, deep retracements into like 20-minute and 40 minutes. So I'm looking at the 40-minute setup and then taking entries from 20-minute, not 7-minute. Okay, so let's go back to just want to show you that phenomena, what's happening more clearly in GJ. I was looking at it, and then let's go back and take a look at that, and then I'll show you the setting. Simple setting, but the newcomers, new subscriber, they're getting like a little confused. So I was just want to make a video showing that. 5-minute chart is the hosting chart, right? You all know that, and you can change this the time frame and the setting and all that in here. So if you open the this window here, you click, let me just go step by step, and right click on the chart, and then you see this indicator list, click on that, and then double click on this indicator, and that indicator window which you have on this chart will open up. Now obviously the setting is that the top price is the starting price, and it is, you add this is 127.14, make it 137.14, simple as that. So instead of 35, I would say, you don't have to be exact, just 137 is fine. Now 20-minute setting is this. The Renko box size number 1, that size 1 is 15. This is brick size, means 15 pips. The shift is 25, and the Renko time frame, I call this chart as a 20-minute chart rather than 15-minute chart, because when I say 15-minute chart and then I ask people to open a 15-minute chart, a lot of people go and open a 15-minute chart from the top here, which is totally wrong, right? You can't get it. We have to go offline and open the chart, right? So that's why I said, you know what, I will make something like that which is not even available here, so you can't open a wrong chart. So I call it 20-minute chart. It's just the name. It has nothing to do with anything. Number has nothing to do with it. It's just the name is 20-minute. That's it. Okay, and the characteristic is it has 15 pips. That's it. 15 pip chart, 15 brick size. And then the candle, the number of candles, the maximum bars, keep them minimum as long as you can see the setup, and then a little bit of chart, right? And it differs broker to broker. Okay, my broker might give me more data, and your broker may not. So like for example, if I keep this, if I make it 100, only 100, right? So let's see what happens, right? Only 100, and I go like this on a 20-minute chart, right? All right, okay. If you don't get the message, so now let's go take a look at the 20-minute chart. If I get any data at all, you see that I still have it, and now from here I don't have it, right? From here I have it, and this is today, May 19, from 1500 hour, right? From 1500 hour. But do I really need anything back here on the 20-minute chart where I have to make an entry? So basically, this is all I have to see and need, so that it is short right now. Can I go long? Nope, right? Can I go short? Yes, but based on the higher time frame. So where do we get the higher time frame? 40-minute, and then weekly or monthly, right? Monthly chart is the analysis and give us the right, but here all you're getting is bearish and short entries. That's all. No long entry whatsoever. If my analysis says that it should bounce from here, but I don't take entry unless I have a bullish scenario and bullish setup, right? Which is the same setup like this, the upside. Now, short setup right now is cooking. It's a beautiful short setup. For example, what is the short setup from 20-minute chart? From 20-minute chart, short setup is when this indicator is all the way up and turning to the downside, right? So now here you can see going up, blue is above the red, and then turn happens and blue below the red now. Excuse me. So cross happened already. That's first condition met. Second condition, that blue candles posted a reversal candle. Well, the second is that this yellow must be below this black. Okay, this yellow line must be below this black line. In some scenario nowadays, that rule, for example, here this yellow is just above the black, so it's okay. It's okay. You still, big time, you can see this black line here, the thick one, is showing the way. As long as everything is below that, even higher that, it's okay. It's a short entry all over the place, right? So all of these are short entry. This is short entry. This is short entry, and this is short entry cooking. Yellow is below the black, and this one, this indicator is turning to the downside. Now the next thing you need is a reversal candle, which is this. The reversal candle is this black candle. The reversal candle from the bottom is the white candle, and I don't see a white candle. What happened to my color? Colors are gone. Oh, now they're showing up, right? Okay. So now you see this the reversal candle from the top. For bearish reversal candle is when you have blue candles and all of a sudden this candle happens, a black candle which closes below the last candle. That is a reversal candle, bearish one. The bullish reversal is just the opposite. It's a white candle after the red candles, and it closes above the last red candle, and it's white candle, right? It's white. So this is reversal candle, bullish reversal candle. But this bullish reversal candle is counter trend. This the trend right now is short, so all you gotta do is that take these black candles, entries right there, entry, this, not this, because the indicators are not all the way, right? So this was a nice entry, right? So look what happened after that. This wasn't an entry because the indicator, and now this is the entry is cooking. Now what it is that if this black candle, even reversal candle, you have it, and then you wait for another candle closes where you see this that the color changes, like blue candles, reversal candle black, and then one red candle. After one red candle you open the trade, okay, because when the second red candle, and then you place the SL right above it, okay. Just the opposite is the bullish one. If you have this bullish, right, if you have a bullish scenario, for example, so you open a trade here and you put SL below here, right? Only for short you add SL, I mean the amount of pivot, and plus add the spread in it, okay, add the spread, whatever it is, 4 5 pip, 10 pip, whatever. So add that. So on a 20-minute chart, your SL usually after the reversal candle and one red candle would be around 25 pip, plus 5 pip, let's say spread, then 30 pip. Sometimes the spread is in there, but so anywhere around 25 to 30 pip will be the SL for the short setup, which is cooking here right now, right? What do we need? We need another red candle completed, and then now the time is very bad right now, 5:37 p.m. It's a very, very slow time, so we don't trade in these times. But nowadays anything goes, right? You never know that when the big move is going to start. So it's very, very strange, unusual times that we are going through. So this is now you understand what is the setup. Setup is, and just the opposite is the bullish. Let me even show it to you, which I can't because I changed the amount of the bars, right? So I don't have enough chart, but let me change that and then show it to you from the 20-minute chart. What the heck happened here? Okay, so the bars, I'm gonna make it let me be 1,000, and then I'm gonna get more bars. So hopefully I will get the bullish scenario there, and I can show it to you. Okay, the pair is just all just dropping, so that's why I don't have a bullish scenario. It's all dropping here, right? So bullish scenario, which pair is going up? Let's say USD CAD. It was going up yesterday. I don't know today, but let's see. USD is all very strong, so USD and USD CAD, they were going up, right? So okay, see this big move to the upside, right? So now the bullish scenario is just the opposite of the short. So let's say for this one, so we were bearish here, and all of a sudden we go above the wave, the other side of the red, right? And look what happened here. This is the one. This is a bullish, nice by the book entry, which is yellow is above the black, both are above the red, and likely is more, if they are both above the black, above the red, right? And this indicates all the way down. Red candle turn. Let me see. We got a reversal candle, right? That white candle here, right? So see, look what happened. Blue was below the red, and then turn happened here, right here, and the blue is above the red. You have at the same time you have the reversal candle, while the red candle is coming into the wave and coming out, and your yellow is above the black. You will see these setups all over the place. And right after that, you have a bullish candle. You open a trade, you place your SL here, and then write the trade. This is the entry. None of these are entry because the indicator is not down, right? So don't get scared when that happens. Stick to it, and then see, this was an entry, but by this time you should get out, because it's a lot of pippage right here for USD CAD. Okay, for example, if this is like 38.70 and you're talking about going all the way up to 39.70, so that's 100 pip, and this pair doesn't move that much, and then it retraces again, right, in the slow time, and then it gives you entry again, and then the same thing happens again and again. You have a nice beautiful entry right here again, and then look what happened after that, right? Entry here, for example, right? You make an entry here, it goes up and drop, it goes up, and you move your SL a little bit, sit on the break even, or maybe 5 pip risk, right? And if even the price comes and take you out, what do you lose? Maybe 5-10 pip. This is 20-minute chart, so maybe 10-15 pip you're gonna lose, right? And then that's it, no big deal. Okay, take the loss, don't move your SL backward, okay, only forward, and then wait for the retracement again, and then again a nice beautiful entry, and then takes you for hundreds of pips. The same thing happened again and again and again and again. All right, look at that from here, beautiful. This entry here, beautiful. And every time you make an entry like that here, and then it goes up here, you sit on a break even, and then even if it doesn't go all the way and comes back and then take you out at break even, who cares, right? And then again here, same thing happened, and it goes all the way. So this is the bullish scenario. I just showed you the bearish scenario, and right now somehow let me see if I can refresh the chart to see if it is really dropping, or is the candles are faking. 2040. Okay, so 20-minute chart. Yeah. Oh no. All right, so it is badly ranging for now, right? So forget about this, but now you get the idea that what it is. And then the setup, the conditions same on 7 minute, 20 minute, 33 minute, 40 minutes, same. Setup is the same on each time frame or each chart named 20, 40, 33 or 7. So now let's go back on the GJ to see how it works. On a 40-minute chart, we look for the same thing, bearish or bullish. That is our directional. First, my analysis chart, weekly analysis charts, I'm going to show you that what's the chart that I gave you. This is pound index, by the way. So pound is going to drop, all pound pair going to drop, common sense, no big deal. Pound yen weekly chart, my take was from here to here, and it went all the way down, hitting, breaking this TL now, and it just keep dropping, coming back up here, and right now testing these lows here, right? And if we hold below that, that's it. We're gonna drop more. And let me see, what are these lows here? This low is 26.54. 26.54. If you look at that 40-minute chart now, 26. Well, forget about that later on. Right now, the task is what happened between 40 and 20 minutes. So this is, for example, last setup. I'm going to look at it. This is the March 17, almost ending, going into March 18. Right there is March 18. Right, yesterday, right? And all of these are the same thing, but I'm showing this one because after that we have a big move, right? Even if you make an entry from here to here, you make some, and even if not, you're sitting on a break even, the price goes up, take you out. That's it, no hard feeling, right? But for example, this one, what really happens? 318, right? If you have a setup here, right, and it's going down here, and then you're watching, and you need an entry on what, 20-minute chart, not here, right? So 20-minute chart, we need the same thing. Yellow need to be below the black, and this indicator need to be all the way to the upside, reversal candle, and one red candle to open the trade. So on that time, in the beginning of March 18, what really happened on the 20-minute chart? So March 18 is right here, right? So now March 18 started, and we are above the red. So this yellow is above the red, so we can't go short, right? That's the problem. Or we need to have the red, the yellow below the black and both below the red. Preferably, even if sometimes not, is okay, but a little dangerous. But if they are both below the red, like this one here, it's beautiful, right? So either this one or this one, right? You make an entry here, you have put an SL here, it may hit and may not, but then look at this entry here. This indicator basically is the good one, and this is a good one. This is not touching all the way to the top, right? So this is the one. This good entry here, yellow is below the black, and it is after 318. Actually, it is in 10 hour, right? 10 hour into March 18. After the opening into 10th hour, you have, and then how do you find these? You put the alarm on, right? Alarm with the cross, alarm, or without the cross. Even without the cross, we'll do it on a, but with cross I prefer the with cross for, it's a lot of newbie, and then I want them to be on the safe side. With cross means this yellow has to be below the red as well when you're getting the entry, okay? Which in this case is the case, right? Here, this setup, yellow is below the black and the red, so that's fine. 100%. This indicates all the way up. Then your alarm will be beeping. How do you put the alarm? You have this alarm here. You see red cross. You just drag or drop on the chart, and it goes up there. Make sure it is smiling, and if it's not, then what you need to do is that you go here in tools, then you go in options, and you see this expert advisor. Make sure this and this and this, well, not this one, but this and these two are checked, and all are unchecked. All other boxes are unchecked. These are the two. Allow automated trading and allow DLL imports are checked. Other thing is that object, I have these checked so that things move a little faster. One click object select. Okay, so now here This is the setup, and this is the setup, and look after that what happened, right? And this is the setup, short setup, and then it didn't work out immediately, but after that it dropped. And this is the setup again, it's all going down. And these are some kind of news came out either for yen or pound, and this is with wobble, and then same story happens again and again and again. And if it's not happening, stay away. Simple as that. Now all of a sudden you see that this is a very nice bullish entry, and it is into March 19, 1300 hour. So 10, 12, 11, 12, 13, that's where the volume comes in. Frankie Open, London Open, and then these setups shows up after that. And so far right now what's happening here, like I said again, this is pound. You see the 20-minute chart was setting up, but not. This is a slow time. There's no volume right now, right? So it's probably gonna wobble here a little bit. But what about the 40-minute chart? What our 40-minute chart is telling us right now? You see that the price was bouncing, reversing actually, and retracing, and now it started to drop. And but we are not out of the blue here, out of the danger, because this one says red line, right? So we kind of need to be below the red line. Okay. So let's see what happened now. The long-term chart, you know what it is, and even the daily chart, this is how it looks like. So it may retrace, so be careful, right? But like I said, that as long as we stay below this number, for example, what is this number here? We checked it earlier, and this is 2654. So on a 40-minute chart, 2654, you just draw 2654 and see where it is, and you need to be below that 26.54. And this is the number. So right now we went above it, and then we're kind of finding support here. So are we gonna bounce and go up? Maybe. You never know, right? And in that case, what are you gonna look into 20-minute chart? Long setup. Can we go long right now? No. So even if you decide, and if you think that we are above this number and we might be going up, that's fine, right? That's one scenario. But can we go long? The question is, when do we get into the market? And can we get it now, right? Can we get in right now? No. Why? Because our 20-minute chart is bearish. We are below this red line here, right? So if that's the case, that we need to be going and bouncing and go to the upside a little more, for example, on a daily chart or a weekly chart, maybe you think that we're gonna bounce here and then go back to this area, or any other number, right? Maybe 3346 or something. For that, we must go above this red line, right, into somewhere this area here, 2779. If we need to go to 33 something, which is way up there. So and if we don't, and then you see that we in the volume time, then we start dropping here, then that means that this number is holding, and then we need to go below this number, right? This 126.54. So if we're gonna go below, draw this number in here as well. 26.54, right? Okay, right there. So if it's start to play out, then go short, but be very careful and watch with the hawk eye here, that we break this area and go below. We might bounce and then go up and then kill your trade immediately. It might be going up, right? If we hold above this number, we must go below this to go down even more. So that's how between 40-minute chart and 20-minute chart, we make the entry. Now the setting for the 40-minute chart, let's go back to the indicator here, is just like this one, but it's just different. It's 40, 25, 40. Simple as that. But again, chart maximum bar on the chart, I have it here 100,000, but just for the sake of it. But I'll change it to 50,000. Let's see what happens. Do I have enough chart still to look at? Yeah, more than enough, right? Some pair like pound pair gives you a lot of candles, some don't. Now reduce this amount of candles a little bit more, and then see what happens. Why you want the minimum amount? Because if you have too many candles here, the max bars, then the indicator has to run through this many bars all the time for every tick, right? And it is a lot of work for it, and then your CPU will slow down. So you don't want that to happen. So let's take a look at this, if we can change. Let's take a look at if what happened if I change it to 20,000, 50,000 to 20,000. Do I have enough candles? If the messages don't come, you right click and refresh, they will come, right? And after that, your charts are good. So 40-minute chart now is still a lot, right? I have a lot of chart here. I can even come, I mean, reduce it to probably, see, now it stops here. So it's May 19, December, sorry, I forgot about it. December, right? 2018. So that's this pound yen. Okay, let me see. If I can reduce it to 10,000, what happened? Do I still have enough chart? See, this is how you have to test each and every pair, and according to your broker, you will see if you have enough chart. If you're comfortable, then leave it there. Okay, so now the 10,000, I still have this much, which is more than enough, and it goes back to up here. It is instead of December, it's January, right? So pretty good job here. So this is 40-minute chart, still giving me a lot of charts here, even 10,000, and a 20-minute chart as well. So that's, I'll keep it that one. But setting, you understand now, for 40 and 20-minute chart setting is what? Again, one more time. Starting price, make sure that you have, 127, 137, 1,000 pip edit, 1,000 number, right? Not the pip. Here, 15, 25, 20, and max bar. This is how it is for pound yen. And the chart, the second chart, 40-minute, 40, 25, 40, and max bar, I have 10,000 here. You may have 10, 15, 20, whichever feels comfortable. If your broker is not giving you more, you can increase the number of and sometimes what happens is that even that will not do the job. So what do you need to do then? You need to go here and download the history. Okay, tools, history center, and then you look for pound yen. So where's pound yen? Cross, and we see pound yen. Double click and look for the 5-minute chart. Candles came, and then start downloading. So once download is finished, close it, and you will lock all the data. You'll download all the previous data provided by your broker if it's available there, right? You will have it. So right click after that, you close this and right click and refresh. Don't forget that. So you will lock the data, lock the history data, right? And then you go and apply the indicator and make sure that you have 20-minute setting and 40-minute setting. Another thing quickly, that once you make the setting, what you need to do is that save the setting. You have starting price, you have 15-minute, 25, 20. Forget about the starting price, but these settings and the 40-minute setting, and then you save it, right? And give it a name, right? Like I have 40-20, right? So every time you don't have to write all the time. If we are opening a new chart of a new pair, you don't have to go through. You just simply come and load the setting. Okay, you just load and click open, and the setting will be there. Everything will be printed out for you, and then all you got to change is the starting price. Okay, so this is how you play around with. And then later on, if you feel like, nah man, you know what, 40 minutes is 20 minutes is too far, I'll take entry from 30-minute or 33-minute chart. So simply change the value, not the name. You can change the name as well, but you have to open a new chart. But if you want, for example, this 7-minute chart, I want to turn this 7-minute chart into 60-minute chart, for example, right, which is here, right, already. So on this 5-minute hosting chart, feeder chart has what? You see this, it has 7 and 33. So let's open it up. I'll open it, right? So 7, 25, 7, 33, 25, 33. Now this 33-minute chart, I want to make it 50-minute chart, for example, right? So, but I don't want to open a new 50-minute chart. I want to turn this 33-minute chart, this second chart, which is called 33-minute, but 50 brick. So all I have to do is just change the brick here, 50, right? And this will turn into a 50-minute chart. Even though the name will show up 33, but the size of the candles will be, so 33-minute chart. If I open that, that is 50-minute chart. You see that clearly? That 40-minute is this is like a little more shrink contract than the 40-minute. 40-minute is, see this big, 50-minute showing less, right? So you can see more chart clearly. That's why I sometimes go and see the bigger chart, you know, like one hour, you know, 60-minute chart. This is how the 60-minute chart is giving me, right? And it is making a nice bullish setup, by the way. Even though it is below the red, but beautiful bullish setup otherwise, right? So that's how it is. So all these were nicely, you know, very nice bearish setups. What I was saying, yeah. So setting, so 20-minute and 40-minute. Hopefully, it's clear now that how you set up the 40-minute chart and play with that. Play with that indicator. It's not gonna bite you, right? So change the setting, test different things, and see what happens. But this is what I'm using right now: 40 and 20. All of my entries, all of my trades are coming out of there. 40 and 20. The latest one, let me see, which was what? Oh, they're not even here. Okay, they're somewhere else. Yeah, but it's still here. See the latest one? Not the latest one, but you know, today, one of these. So see this by the book entry. I'm showing you. Whoops, something is beeping, right? Alarm. So it's by the book entry here, right? The price drop here, and then it went up. Look what happened here, and then after that, 170 pip, right? So this is how you can change the setting and change it, and now start using 40 and 20-minute. Okay, if you like to use 33 and 7, that's, you know, your decision, but I'm using 40 and 20, which are the requirement right now according to the volatility. You know, the movement, the volume is too high, the volatility is too big, the daily ranges are too big. Every single pair is just, you know, going crazy right now. For example, even if this 33-minute chart, what's the daily range of this pound? What pound yen is doing? Just take a look here quickly. I'm gonna drop this, and this indicator will tell me. Get out of the way. Oh man, the price is there. Why is like that? Okay, the day just started. That's why it says 11 pip. I was confused. But yeah, today, you know, on 19, see the range. The total amount of pip it moved is 481. So that's what I'm talking about. Average was 163 for this pair. I mean 60-day average, right? Movement 150 pip. Now 500, 400, 500. Euro Aussie, you know, I just showed you, right? It's today it dropped. It moved to almost 1800 pips, 1770. Big move. So that's what's happening. Be careful. And this is it. Anything that you still don't understand about this 40-20, let me know, and I will get on the Skype and show you personally. Okay, and set up your chart. So this is it for now. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful